RV friends and family. We're back with weekly vlogs. I hope y'all enjoyed the 25 days of Vlogmas, 25 days of Christmas, whichever. But we are back, like I said, just to talk about today, weekly, going back to weekly format. We're talking about our 2021 plans. Did I say it right? 2021, yes.
Yeah.
2021 plans, and we're just gonna just give y'all a little breakdown of what our plans is, and a lot of these places that Jeff got down on our notes will end up probably obviously vlogging through them and sharing our travels and whatnot, so you can look forward to those. So just a small summary of the things that we'll be doing for summer 2021, starting at the new year.
Starting at the new year?
Yeah.
All right, so as we learned in 2020, the plans may or may not happen, but we're making some plans for 2021, and we're going to start out by leaving this cold, wonderful state of Michigan where you can't even go out to dine out, and head south to Florida. We're going to go back to Florida for about 3 weeks.
Yep.
And we're going to wrap up a few things there, including trying to get rid of our secondary storage unit. We've got a storage unit there, and because we're going to leave that area and head away from there for a couple of years, we're going to try to empty out that storage unit and get rid of it.
Yep.
And pack up the stuff that we want to take with us so that we can take it with us on the trip. And on the way to Florida, we're going to stop in Kentucky and check out and possibly buy a heavy-duty truck that we've been flirting with for almost a year now. Candace has not seen it in person. I have. I've seen it and driven it, and we're going to check it out and possibly make that purchase. And if we do that, we're going to go ahead and do part of the transition in Florida from regular truck to heavy-duty truck.
Yep.
Then from Pensacola, Florida, we plan on heading to Austin, Texas. Now, we started this full-time RV adventure in Austin, and we still have some ties to Austin. We've got our primary storage unit there, and our dogs again. And our dentist is actually there. We haven't changed an updated dentist, so that's our dentist where we're going to go see them.
Yep.
For our routine dentistry work and all that. And we just enjoy Austin. So
Yeah. So I was supposed to just tell one of the reasons I love Austin. I just like Texas in general, but Austin is just a cool city, lots to do. I think they're fairly open, so we'll be able to like go out on a date, go on some dinner dates, go to some of my favorite restaurants in Austin. I also like to visit the outlets. They got some great big outlets in San Antonio area, which is only about an hour away from Austin, so we gonna go down there. Our favorite taco restaurant there is Torchy Taco. If you ever had it, and you already know. What else? We got some friends there we'll get to visit with. One of our favorite sushi places is there. So we'll go there one of the days and just hang out in Austin for about a month. Also, we like to hike there. It's lots of great hiking there. And I believe you can take your dogs on a lot of the hikes there. So, yeah. That's pretty much our coverage. Might do some wine tours. Just thought about that.
yeah, we might go down to wine country on our way out of there.
Yeah.
There is a fair amount of vineyards around there that make pretty good wine. So there's a lot to do in the Austin area. We enjoyed it while we lived there. We just didn't want to pay the high cost of real estate and just join that mad rush that Austin is becoming. So while we like to visit it, it's not a place we want to live right now, but we'll spend at least a month there before we head out.
Yeah. From
Austin, we're going to head towards Arizona. We want to go to Sedona. I want to go to Sedona. Candace doesn't know anything about Sedona.
Did you miss that? New Orleans?
Oh, yeah. On our way to Austin, we'll probably spend a weekend in New Orleans. Enjoy some good food there.
Yeah.
Probably not party in the French Quarter, but we'll enjoy some good food there because they got some good restaurants.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to Austin. Then from Austin, we'll head towards Sedona, Arizona, and we may take some pretty big detours on the way there. We haven't decided yet, but we may have a trip up into Oklahoma on the way to visit an RV dealer to get some more work done on the RV. There's a trend there. Lots of work on the RVs.
And that's RV.
That's RVs for not RVs for less. That's rolling retreats.
Oh, okay, rolling retreats.
They specialize in DRVs, so there's a couple little things that are nagging us about this DRV that we might get fixed there. And eventually we'll make it to Arizona, and then from Arizona we're going to explore the Sedona area for a while, and we will probably wander north as the weather breaks and we might do some skiing if we get over there while there's still some skiing to do. And we'll probably spend most of the summer in the Montana, Idaho area, maybe into Colorado, and then we'll follow the weather south, and we'll probably winter in Arizona, California, Utah, and Nevada, and explore that area. So we'll be out there a minimum of a year. My son is in California, so if they ever come out of lockdown, we'll go visit California. If they don't come out of lockdown, it's a short drive to wherever we're going to be for him.
Yeah. To visit us.
And so yeah, we plan on, if you haven't spent some time in the west portion of the country, there's so much to do there. You could easily spend 5 years there and not hit everything. So we're doing at least a year there. And 2022, tentatively on the radar, is another trip to Alaska. And spend the whole summer in Alaska. So probably a June to August or June to September trip to Alaska in 2021. So that's kind of our tentative plans. There's a whole bunch of freedom in those plans to make changes, and nothing is really scheduled other than the time in Pensacola. That's the only thing we have reservations for. And that's kind of the way we do our travel. If you are one of the nice things about being a full-timer is we have the flexibility to kind of make changes to our plans based on availability. Versus people that have hard and fast dates because they have vacation time and stuff like that. They tend to have a little bit harder time finding places to stay. But we found that if at first you don't succeed, try again for reservations, because what happens is, like, state parks or national parks will open reservations 6 months or a year in advance, and everybody will rush to book their reservations as much as they can, and they'll get frustrated because they can't get all the dates that they wanted and all that stuff. And then as the time goes by and it gets closer to the dates that you're looking for, people start canceling reservations. So we found that when we're traveling, we always look multiple times. So for instance, if I'm going to Austin, Texas, I'd start looking now. And if I couldn't find a reservation, I'd just keep looking all the way up until the week before we go there. And we've lucked out all the way up to getting reservations a day or two before we planned on going someplace. But we've never not gotten a place to stay. So we may have changed it a little bit, and we may have altered our dates by a day or two or a week, but we always end up getting a place to stay. So we always leave ourselves a lot of flexibility. We don't like to make a whole lot of reservations well in advance because you never know when stuff's going to change. So when we're getting close to it's time to leave, we start making some reservations and we head out. If we know for certain we're going to be at a place, we'll work at that for a couple months to make sure we get our reservations, but we don't do the whole crazy thing of book a year in advance and all that stuff. It's just too much work. And too many places, especially lately, are doing non-refundable deposits and stuff like that. So you end up in a situation where you didn't read the fine print of the campground's cancellation policy. They took your entire deposit, and that could be substantial, from hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on how long you were staying there, and a bunch of hard feelings everywhere. So we just kind of go with the flow. And that's one of the nice things about being full-time is we can alter our plans pretty much at will. I don't know how we ended up on that. Just kind of
You're rambling.
Yeah, it goes along with our travel plans, right?
Yes.
There's a loose idea, and as each month gets closer, we'll change that loose idea to match what we want to do now. You know, maybe we'll get to Austin and decide, no, a month isn't enough time there. We're going to do 2 months there.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll decide to go, like, you know, I want to go see Carlsbad Caverns, so maybe that'll be on our way to Arizona, and that'll delay it. And there's a bunch of other stuff that is interesting to see on the way to Arizona, so maybe we'll do that. And maybe we'll like Sedona so much that we'll stay 2 months there. Who knows? It's all
checking the time.
Yeah, it's all kind of up in the air. We just kind of go with the flow. This will be the last 2 years we've been on kind of a schedule because of a bunch of different commitments. This upcoming 2 years, it's going to be kind of whatever we want to do.
Outside. Out.
And the dogs, of
Out.
course, will get from their naps.
Right when it's time to start to be outside.
And are doing their thing.
Out.
So yeah, if you have any questions about traveling full time, especially when you're going to make big trips across the country, let us know. Stay tuned. Probably not next week because we won't have left yet, but the week following, we should have an update on the HTT situation.
Yeah, we'll have a video, vlog the experience, it. So look forward to that.
And the travel south. Now we plan on going south via Harvest Host almost the entire way. unless we can't find one. So back to our video on harvest oats, we like it, and we'll use them extensively in our travels. Basically, anytime there's an overnight stay, we're doing harvest oats.
Yep.
That's just the way we travel. So yeah,
that's it.
that's all we got right now.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining. Look forward to 2021. Hopefully, we can get some freedom back out there in the rest of the states. And if we can't, well, we're staying where there's freedom. We're not going to the states that are completely locked down because there's nothing to do but stay in your RV.
Well, our house on wheels, home on wheels.
Which isn't much fun. That's not what we did this for. So we'll be traveling the free states.
So, you let us know what you're looking forward to in the comments. What you're looking forward to for 2021. What's on your travel plans? What's on your horizons? Let us know in the comments. And if Jeff don't have anything else to say,
I don't.
We'll let y'all go. Like, comment, and share this video if you think it's helpful for anybody. I know it's just about our plans, but yeah. And sub, of course, and hit the notification bell to know when we drop our next video. And we'll see y'all next time. And thanks for watching.